Behind the Music with Bullshit Wolf by Michael T. Fournier. Originally published in Fluke Fanzine number 9. Read by the author. Bullshit Wolf formed like 5 years ago. We all played in bands around town before that, so we knew each other. We saw each other play. When my old band broke up... No, before that. Right. Yeah, the one after that. So then I thought maybe I'd try and strip it down. Americana was hot. Rootsy stuff like Down Home. Right. A lot of singer-songwriters were making tons of cash, so it seemed like the right thing to do. I could get on a bus with my guitar and travel from city to city and play. Go down to the crossroads maybe and see if I got some inspiration, one way or the other. How did it come about? Well, Gary's band broke up, and he's an excellent drummer. You know. You've seen him play. The guy's a metronome, just like Ringo. And let me just say that Ringo Starr is probably the most underrated drummer in history. Yes, even though he was in the Beatles, no one had a feel like he did. A feel. People forget that now. That night, me and Gary, we clicked. 1 or 2 tries, and we had excellent beats underneath. Right. Yeah. That's when it was. You know how sometimes things just come to you? Our partnership was like that, and the name was too. That's right, Bullshit Wolf. People ask me that a lot. We chose the name because wolves are such elegant creatures, you know? They're predators. They're wild. They roam the forest and don't take no for an answer. Of all the animals, the wolf scares humans the most. Packs of wolves just slaughter cows, and wolves come into fields and just destroy corn and crops like it's no big deal. I don't know if you know this, but the price of ethanol has gone up because wolves are destroying all the corn in the Midwest. It's a fact. Now, wolves are dangerous, but they're also beautiful. The way they take care of their cubs, the way they take care of human babies. When a little kid is discovered that was raised by wolves, that's special. That person is a special, special person. They're thinking the same things that we are, but they're thinking in a language only a few humans understand. They're thinking in wolf. So while I might think I'm going down to the store to buy some smokes, a child raised by wolves might think, "Wow!" But I do want to say that even though I'm a smoker, children, whether or not raised by wolves, shouldn't be smoking. It's a nasty habit. And kids, say no to drugs. The bullshit part? There's a lot of bullshit out there. Look at the state of our country right now. The economy, taxes, bullshit. Think of a wolf. Would a wolf tolerate the economy the way it is? No. No, he would not. Because wolves do not have any patience for bullshit. So that's why. It's like the wolf is patrolling around the field. And what is he going to do if he sees any bullshit? He's going to destroy it. Just like it was a Midwestern cornfield. And if there's anything left that isn't bullshit, he's going to love it and nurse it and raise it as his own. Just like a newborn baby. And then that non-bullshit baby will be like, "Wow!" And everyone will realize that he's special. He's speaking wolf. We did. Yeah, it was quite a ride. Obviously, again, great drummer. And the addition of Freddie and Max helped to fill out our sound. So in some ways it was surprising, but in other ways it felt like the most natural thing ever. It was a great time. I'm so fortunate. Well, it's hard to pinpoint the start. Because when I think back, my solo stuff was obviously all Bullshit Wolf, but in an early stage. Bullshit Wolf really began with Gary joining me, so it's hard to say. But if I had to... if I really had to, I'd say that Bullshit Dingo probably started about 15 minutes after Bullshit Wolf. Well, just think about it. What's a dingo? A dingo is like a hairier, smellier wolf, right? A hairy, smelly wolf that lives in the desert by itself. A dingo is a scavenger. A dingo is like the Loch Ness Monster. You don't see as many dingoes as you do wolves. They're mysterious. And they're not as loving or caring as wolves. How many babies have you ever met that have been raised by dingoes? 0. Because dingoes are crass motherfuckers. They're hard. But think about how dingoes and wolves are the same. You know what the biggest similarity is? They both hate bullshit. In fact, dingoes probably have a lower threshold for bullshit than wolves. Period. So bullshit dingo just kind of happened. That's right, we do share songs, and we share our members and equipment. Well, that's a critic for you, though. No offense, because, of course, you seem to understand our thing more than most critics do. The songs might sound the same, but it's all about the mindset when we're playing them. If we're playing a song about global warming and we're thinking specifically about how global warming affects our neighborhood, then it's better suited for bullshit wolf, because wolves are more local, you know? Wolves make their home bases and don't really stray from them. They're elegant creatures who care about their families and their neighborhoods, and they'd be concerned about the effects of global warming in their community, because they're friends with all the other wildlife and trees and plants in the area. But if we're playing that same song and we're talking about the effects of global warming on the earth, well, that's something entirely different, because a dingo is a wanderer. A dingo is always on the road trying to find food and shelter. Dingoes love to travel. And if you're a dingo, you're concerned about all the other dingoes that you've met on your road trips and vacations. Wolves are much more community-oriented, and dingoes are more global. We're a complex band. Really, really complex. We have moods and emotions that really inform us as artists. So sometimes a song will be played by bullshit wolf, and other times bullshit dingo. It just depends on what we're feeling. Well, I think the turning point came when bullshit dingo started headlining above bullshit wolf. The success came too fast for bullshit dingo. The guys in that band couldn't handle the fame, the fortune, the reporters. I hate to sound like a cliche, but the groupies and the money, and especially the drugs, really got to us. Bullshit wolf was able to handle all those things, but bullshit dingo could not keep it together. Well, bullshit dingo would be playing, and certain members of the band, I'm not going to name any names, would be thinking about how songs were about the local elections, but in fact they were actually about all world or even galactic elections. So that made it really hard on the band, and especially the fans. Bullshit dingo fans are very special people. Very special. They would not and could not tolerate certain members of bullshit dingo playing bullshit wolf songs at bullshit dingo shows. That's just bullshit. The press tends to exaggerate things like that. After a while, it catches up to you. That's all I'm going to say about it. That's right. After that album, Bullshit Dingo took Bullshit Wolf on their farewell tour. We wanted to have one last chance to show the fans how much we loved them and appreciated all their support for us over the years. It was. It really, really was. Bullshit Dingo was a very special band. And I still love those guys. I tell them that every night before Bullshit Wolf goes on stage. We were, and we rejected the offer. If this business has taught me anything, it's never say never, but I think the rest of Bullshit Dingo would agree with me when I say that we had a great run. A great run. And a reunion tour would just tarnish our legacy. Our fans would feel betrayed. And they're special people. The future? Well, I'm glad you asked. Since Bullshit Dingo broke up, it's changed my way of thinking. I used to see shades of gray everywhere in the world. But now I'm seeing things more clearly. The world has become more black and white for me, but I'm still very much against all the injustices and evil in the world. So we've started a new band. We're called Bullshit Zebra. We're hoping we can tour with Bullshit Wolf.